Hello, brothers and sisters of light and dark. Welcome to my I'm on tagged now, tagged page, in which I talk about common sense. I am a Gen X, by the way. So today's topic will be about advice for women for mainly trying to seek a good man. Okay, I just want to get this message out of here. So let's start the video stream. And of course, hello, brothers and sisters on the tagged of light and dark. Welcome to my live stream. I show up here periodically, here and there, so turn on your notifications. Okay, I am a therapist, yes, indeed. Went to college for 2 years. Okay, that's my credentials, John C. Smith University. Yes, indeed. I believe that everyone can be a therapist. Okay, everyone can be a therapist, peoples. You don't need to go to college to be a therapist. If you could just sit there, give good advice, be a good listener, and give solutions to delusions. Okay, everyone is going to go through something in their life. Okay, all right. But today's topic will be about. I can't write anything down here, but I got to speak about it. But I just want to make sure that you understand that this is advice for women, as I'm gonna be talking for like it'll be 10 to roughly 30 minutes. Okay, and if you want to come in, let me fix this thing here. Let me see, what is this? Let's ask players to view. Okay, what is this? So I'm still trying to learn. Sometimes they change the screen here. Okay, it says both. Okay, next. Okay, okay, there we go. It's just a heart. Now I see a heart now. Okay, I put it on 5 minutes at a time. Okay, it could be people who are near me. You are close. No, it could be underage. Okay, both women. As a matter of fact, okay, let's see. Okay, yeah, let's see. There we go. Okay, so game mode. Okay, so other than that, I think that that's correct how it works. So if you want to join, you can. Okay, let me see what this is. Okay, nope. Okay, I'm still messing with the tagged. Tagged is more likely to be. You can be explicit. You can speak freely and stuff as long as you don't do these 4 things: no harassment, no bullying, no illegal paraphernalia, no minors, and no sexual nudity. In which I wish there was a so-called I know Snapchat is the closest thing. We can show sexual nudity. And if you can show sexual nudity, that will be a plus plus. Okay, but other than that, I think that these social platforms can be very destructive to many women who have not been trained by the alpha I. Okay, and as I said before, most of you people don't know what alphas are. From my generation, and I'm going to say alpha as much as I can until I'm blue in the face, because I know there's a lot of beta males who think they're alpha or whatever, macho, because they get all of the used vaginas, whatever. But if you have any questions, please write it down below. And we are going to talk about some advice for women. Okay, the first steps, as I keep wanting to talk about and regurgitating over and over again, in 2023, is you women should be focusing in on your identity. That means no relationships until you get yourself right. I have daughters, so I am pretty much a pretty good professional and a psychologist for children, because I've been around a lot of children, and I used to tell a lot of mothers back in the past on how to raise their kids. And sometimes they want to offer their kids to me, and I believe that there's more deadbeat mothers than deadbeat fathers, right? And so when I'm giving advice, you should write this down. Okay, I can't write it down for you down there. As I said before, know thyself over everything else. So that means, let's say you see a guy who's attractive. By having sex with any man, that destroys your bottom down there. You're not going to be able to have kids after 45 because you're going to be on menopause. You know this. So you have to listen to my advice. Now, some of you women may think Kevin Samuels get good advice, or Andrew Tate. Those guys aren't alphas. They're not going to teach you exactly what you need to be doing. I am not a Derek Jackson as well. All right, I don't pander. I'm just trying to tell you solutions to any type of delusions. A lot of times women get on Kevin Samuels' platform and they get harsh critique and ridicule. But to look for a high value man is not all about money. All right, it's a healthy man who is balanced with your energy. So if you're a beta female, And I'm going to describe to you what a beta female is. Any woman who wear makeup, nails, high heels, gyrate their body, you are beta. No real alpha male is going to date you. And alpha males are only 2 to 5%. What is an alpha male? An alpha male is an educated brother from another mother. These guys are very astute. They know what they want. High standards. They're not going to settle for any female who's looking for any form of money, by the way. They're not. Now, there are guys out there who are sugar daddies who pay, but that's them. They're Johns, okay? You know, a lot more guys do this all the time through OnlyFans and also Pornhub, okay, all right? But my advice to you women is to focus then thou on thyself. This is the pinnacle of the beginning of the end, because once you start focusing on yourself, I know you may be distracted with your kids, but your education is very important. For every relationship you get into, it causes your demise by at least about 5 to 10%. Every time you get in a relationship, without following this first protocol of order, isolate yourself, your kids, your health over your wealth. Do not focus on money, because no real alpha male is going to deal with a woman who's got money on the mind. I traveled internationally, and I know how women look at me because I'm American, but they don't know that I'm not bringing them back to America. No longer. Okay, I don't. I brought one wife back, and she was a virgin, and I was a virgin too. Lost my virginity at 38, and I believe that she will be disloyal. And she became corrupted because of opportunities, too many opportunities, and this is a problem for a lot of you women. You see a lot of opportunities. You're opportunists, okay, or you love the idea of hypergamy later in your life, okay, you know. When you get older, you might get aroused to be in a rush to try something new. A lot of you women have told me that you never really cared about the mate that you was with from the beginning. I know this, okay, but you should not do that. This is important. You focus on yourself over anything else. Okay, isolation is key. If you already got kids, you better start isolating them and start homeschooling them. Okay, right? If you want to be a public charge, fine. Okay, you know, but just get yourself away from society and take money off your mind, please. You can't do it if you got money on your mind. Okay, you become narcissistic when you think, oh, he's gonna take care of me, when you're supposed to be taking care of your goddamn self independently first. Second step. If you have become more self-aware and you become more wise and educated upon the things that you know about yourself and your standards, okay, right? Because you don't want you to go through no mental psychosis with any weak men, right? Who don't got his shit together too. And I talk about men's mental health all the time. But you as a woman, you don't want to have something incompatible with that mate, right? So you got to study the men, study what they like, okay, right? If you're not a virgin, I feel bad for you, okay? But real strong, high value men do not settle for women who are already exposed. I'm sorry. So just don't even try, okay? It's a waste of time. Now, beta alpha male constructs, yes. Beta males, yes. There's 80 to 90% of those guys, but 2 to 5% of men will not accept you. Okay, all right? But you have to learn the psychology of men first, okay? Very, very, very fucking important. All right, learning the psychology of what men's needs are, though they may be, low maintenance, okay? You must understand what their hobbies are, what their likes are. They're not hard to understand, guys. Men are very easy to understand. You know this. All right? The second thing. I said the first thing is yourself. Second thing is to understand the psychology of basic men. Men do not require a lot of psychological, compliments, because men give more compliments than women, right? So you're going to have to learn how to compliment that man by giving him what he needs without thinking about when he's going to fill my pockets with his money, right? You're going to have to be self-reliable on how to support that man by initiating your caring thoughts. The only type of man that will leave you after you're doing all of this psychoanalysis and all this affection and all this thing will be a beta alpha male construct. And there are only 25% of the population of men out there. which 80% of the women keep choosing all the time. 80% of the beta women always choose the 25% of those highly attractive males. And I know that attraction is very important, but not a person or a male who's more attractive than you, okay, right? Obviously, if you wear makeup, you're not more attractive than that male, okay? You don't need the makeup to be naturally beautiful, right? That's another thing you have to focus on, your insecurities. You don't need makeup and high heels and high nails because high volume men don't look at that shit. They know who you are. They'll read right through you. Like I can. I can read a female a mile away like motherfucking House or The Mentalist. I can read you a mile away. I don't care how big your booty is and how much your fake breasts are. Those things are not necessary, women. You don't need those things. Okay? And after you accumulate knowledge about how a man works, then you can go on to asking permission and approval from your elders. Your elders, which is maybe your alpha father, which most people never really had alpha fathers. But if you had a father or some grandfather that can help you say, is this man the right one? Right? Is this man the right one, right? So you need proof. You can't do it yourself because women are more emotional, right? You're more emotional. So you want to make sure that, your father gives his little 2 cents in there. Right? Right? Okay. The father must give a logician, okay? A masculine energy individual must give his 2 cents. The next step is, I think this is the fourth, right? Is to test the person out. If you are unsure of anyone, you should always test him out. Behind the scenes is the best thing. That will speed up the process of loyalty. Loyalty always comes at a price. When you test, you might have your feelings involved or sexual attraction to the man, and then that will fail. Definitely it will fail if it's just like sexual attraction or puppy dog love. All right? It is very important to listen to those rules I just made up for you guys, you women, okay? And some of you guys out there should take the same exact things, okay? You should not be dating. Stop going out there looking for a Mr. Stranger, okay? No. You better play with that shit on the outside, okay? Do not go on. Hey, women's vaginas change over time. Anyone who says it doesn't change is a liar, okay? It changes. The pH balance changes. Everything changes down there. When you have kids or if you're poking yourself too much, it changes and it never snaps back all of the time. Now, some females may be squeezer pleasers. Some females may be loosey-gooseys. Some females may be nolly pussies. But those things you should not be concerned about. All right? I come from a generational X period, in which I was taught by pimps. Okay, so a lot of guys did not get the knowledge from the pimpologist out there, and so they fail. 90%. 90% of the time they fail. Okay. A lot of guys don't even know what the true definition or acronym of simp means. They don't know what it is. They think a simp means to put a below average type woman on the pedestal, and that's not what it really means, okay? Okay, there's Tricks who do that, okay, and there's Johns who do that, okay? I learned it from them. I learned it from Pimps when I was 16. So basically, all my knowledge is basically just, they told me to tell you guys this, so I'm just giving you the heads up. No real man wants a monogamous relationship. And this is another thing, too. Your virginity is very important to real men, okay? Right? Then it's polygyny. And I know a lot of you women can't handle that. That's the purpose of a man to procreate. You procreate with the right man, right? So the pathology is very simple. You read your Bibles and your religion, you know that you're not supposed to be sleeping around with multiple men, doing polyandry, okay, which is the wrong thing. But you can do polygyny with a right man, a powerful man, and you will have a huge family. I just sent a video, okay, out there about this man who has the biggest family in the world. And he basically has like 93 wives and 104 kids. Yo, but he has the money, man, to back up everything he was doing, right? He had a 100-room mansion, okay? He's a businessman. But you women gonna have to get out of that conundrum of monogamous relationship. Once you have learned that, you just want just to be in one relationship with one man, you've been not taught well. From my perspective, subjectively, okay, I'm just trying to tell you, you've been taught wrong. Because one man is supposed to create nations. Kings are all over this world. Now, if you feel otherwise and you want to be in a polyandrous relationship, which means one woman, multiple husbands, like Queen Sheba or Cleopatra, you can do it if you want. That's up to you. But you're not going to produce kids as fast. You see how that works? You only have one womb. Multiple sperms, but one womb. It doesn't make sense. You're not going to procreate quickly like that from your own biological self. But other than that, that's all I really got to say, guys. I gave you great wisdom for you women who basically need that advice. And I'm just coming from a Gen X Indigo, as a matter of fact, Emerald Pillar King perspective. Okay, now if you don't want to listen, that's up to you. I'm trying to tell you, alpha males are only 2 to 5% of the population. And when you hear them talk, it's a whole new language. And you're only going to hear it from me. Sorry. You ain't going to hear it from Kevin Samuels. You're not going to hear it from, Andrew Tate's. Those guys are not alphas. What is an alpha? Alpha guy who seeks virginity, polygyny, and he seeks your father because the dude is educated as fuck. Okay? He's astute. He's not going to be like settled for any. He's going to psychoanalyze. He's going to put an application in front of you like I do with all of the women I deal with. And I'm sorry to say for you guys, just because she's a virgin will not make her loyal. Okay, all right. So I just want to get your guys out of there. From my experiences, I was told that women and children are liabilities, but I didn't believe. I see I had to go through it myself to see, but I did protect myself. So now I get child support, okay, because I did my due diligence and warned her. I did warn her. Hey, don't do this. She don't know this system. I brought my wife from overseas, guys. I'm not going to allow my wife to be taking advantage of me. Because it doesn't matter which way you look at it, she's going to lose her job and she's going to be paying me child support. So that's exactly what happened, okay, right? I don't need to work. I'm crazy, right? Crazy but highly astute. I'm not stupid, okay? But other than that, though, I feel happy I got child support and back pay and stuff like that. She's become useless to me now, okay? When she become useless, no money, no honey. I can't help her anymore. But you guys got to be that way because some women are only out for the ride. Okay? They want to be free. Okay? They don't want to be content. And you women are going to have to start learning how to be content. Just like a man. A man is mostly content. Especially beta males. Beta males are the average Joe Smo out there who have no clue on how to really understand you as a woman. Okay? If he's a beta male, he's going to be easy to understand. But he's going to be the one that's be taken advantage of. And most women take advantage of beta males for last. Getting pregnant, getting knocked up, then going to courts when they get tired of them. No, that's karma for you. You're going to lose in the overall long-term goal, okay, all right? That's going to be a problem for you. You're going to have to fix before it's too late, especially if you already have one child, okay, and you're not even a virgin. So don't even talk about money. Okay, no high value man, just like with Kevin Samuels, is going to choose you regardless of any money. Your health is more important than the wealth. It's your psychological, mental well-being. This is first. Not about how much somebody makes, because as soon as you say that, no alpha male, I'm talking about alpha male, strong males will accept you. They already know that you're about money. And I do that same thing. When I travel overseas and women try to lie to me, they try. They try it. But I'm smarter than they are. I play chess. And I say, okay, they think I'm going to be staying, but I'm not staying for shit. I'm not hanging around. I'm going to get what I need and then dip because they ain't my type and they lied. Once I find out female liar, I do not stay. No longer intended. The longer they wait to procrastinate, the longer it takes for me to get out of there and procreate, okay? Because I tell them straight up, I'm here for children, and I'm not here for your bullshit, okay? Because I'm an alpha. I tell you right now, you got to talk the walk the walk, and quack the walk. If it sounds like a duck, walks like a duck, and moves like a duck, and is a duck. And I got videos to back up what the fuck I'm saying. A lot of beta males can't do what I do. A lot of beta males don't get paid. A lot of beta alphas don't get paid either. Pimps actually get paid $30,000 a month for pimping. I do the gigolo inside. I'm on the other side. Okay? I do services for women. Women rendered. And I got backup to prove that shit. Okay. So there be guys who are like, oh, this me. I help women. I give solutions. I'm not here to solve your delusions. I give solutions over delusions. Other than that, I'm out of here, guys. And guess what I usually say when I get out of here? I'm not your average man. I'm not your Peter Pan. To know about my life, you go onto the internet and you check my YouTube channel. The first one, Martha's Knowledge. The first one, you'll see I lived in Ethiopia for 2 years. Trying to talk to her sister. It's all there, guys. I do polygyny. I'm not an incel. I would never sleep with a used vagina. Once you tell me you're not a virgin, you get charged, okay, for my services. And if you don't have the money, no money, no honey, baby. See ya. Don't want to be ya. But lots of guys can't do what I do, and they will get mad at me. But the pretty boy fucks, or those beta alpha cucks, they'll be like, oh, I can get pussy. I can get all used pussy, man. I'm like, dude, you beta as fuck. That's good. Use your cars. Lure them in. Lure them all in. Keep them all. Keep them all. Get a woman to cook for you because you just really attractive or you got a lot of money. It's not about those things, guys. Come on now. I'm out of here, guys. Peace.